Hey everybody, Adam Payne here, coming at you with Beers with Adam, and in this video I want to talk about tracking, and specifically I want to go over this product here which is called Clickmagic. Now if you want to read this full post, there'll be a link below this video in the description and in the first comment where you can come over and read all about tracking and learn the basics if you're new and learn about Clickmagic. But for those of you watching this video, I want to briefly go over a few things that I cover in this post. Now, tracking can be the bane of many marketers' lives because at first glance it's very complicated, but if you take the time to learn it, you realize that A, it's actually quite simple for the most part, and B, you'll wonder why you didn't track before, because people who don't track are losing money. Without tracking, you're basically punching in the dark. So whether you're promoting your own products or services online or you're promoting them as an affiliate, you really need to understand, where you're spending your money, how your sales are coming in, and if you're not making sales, what part of the process is broken. So let me give you an example. Let's imagine that you're promoting a product online. Let's imagine that you're promoting this one here, Content Samurai, and you're driving traffic to your Content Samurai review page. Maybe you're driving traffic direct to the sale. Maybe you're getting people to opt in and you're promoting it via email, depends. And over time you make 10 sales. When you go into your tracking platform, you're able to tell exactly where these sales came from. Maybe they all came from the same Facebook ad. Maybe they all came from the same article that you got ranked on Google. Maybe 3 came here and 4 came here and 2 came elsewhere. Without tracking, you've got no idea where these sales came from. You're just clapping your hands because you've made some money, but you don't know where the sales came from. When you track, you know exactly how these sales were made. You know if somebody bought when they're based in the US. You know if they were on mobile or on a desktop or on a Mac when they bought. You know what time of day they bought. You know which ad they clicked on. You know which, maybe they clicked on an image in an article and you know which image they clicked on. And by knowing this data, you can scale up or kill specific campaigns. And it comes down to basically being basic mathematics. It's knowing your numbers. When you know your numbers, you can scale a campaign and spend more money on it without worrying that you're going to waste money, because you know that campaign converts because you've been tracking everything. But like I said, if you don't track, you don't know. And if you don't know, you can't scale. I was like a lot of people, I avoided tracking for a long time when I got started because it seemed something quite advanced, something quite complicated. So I just, pretended it didn't exist. And it's only when I started tracking that I realized how much time and money I'd wasted by not tracking in the first place. So to me, this is one of those things that you can't avoid. Even if you're new, learn how to track basically and sign up for a specific tracker. Now there are tons of trackers out there, CPV Lab, Volume, iMobi Tracks. Some are expensive, some are cheaper. But from my own personal experience, most of these trackers, while they have great features and they do good stuff, there's almost no training on them, and support can be spotty at best. It depends on the tracker. Whenever you buy a product on affiliate marketing, everybody tells you that you must track, it's imperative, but they conveniently leave that module out of their training because either they don't know how to do it properly, or it's just too complicated, or they're not doing it, and it's crazy. So for those of you that are relatively new to tracking, and even those of you that have perhaps bought trackers in the past, I would recommend this one, Clickmagic. Clickmagic is something that I personally use. I'm on the standard plan. You can get it for as little as $12 a month if you buy annually. If you buy monthly, $17, cancel whenever you want. I bought the standard plan annually, so I ended up paying the equivalent of $33 per month, but I paid it once up. This allows me to track up to 100,000 clicks per month, which is a lot of traffic. And if you're driving more traffic than that and you need to upgrade, that means you're making money, so it doesn't matter anyway. But the great thing about Clickmagic, apart from that, the pricing, is just the support and the tutorials and the knowledge base that it has, which makes it way above the rest. So if you're new or if this sounds complicated, this is where you want to come, Clickmagic. Now there's a free guide on my blog post which you can click on, no opt-in required, and you can read a bunch of stuff about Clickmagic and how to track. But it shows you They've got videos, they've got email support, they've got Facebook group, which is really responsive. On my post, I actually talk about some basic tracking stuff, which you can do manually for most things, which are called sub-IDs. You can get your guide here, by the way. But we also talk about pixel tracking, how to track affiliate sales. And I wanted to just give you some value on this blog post, as well as, recommending that you pick up ClickMagick. So, definitely read through the article. It'll give you a bit more of an idea of what tracking is. Definitely come to ClickMagick and go to my blog post, get your free guide, but also come to ClickMagick and just read around the site. They've got tons of stuff that you can read before you decide to sign up. And then if you're advertising stuff on Google AdWords, Facebook, Bing, other random networks, it shows you how to track everything, how to do it the right way so that you don't get into trouble. The only thing that you can't really use ClickMagick for is specific niches like the adult niche, for example. But I'm sure a lot of you watching this aren't doing that. If you're in that niche, then you'll need to find a different solution. But ClickMagick is a great, reasonable solution for your tracking needs that has the best explanations and knowledge base and help that you could possibly want. Like I said, you can track paid traffic, you can track organic traffic, you can rotate your links. If you understand what that means, you can, drive traffic to a specific link and it will rotate between 3 or 4 landing pages so you can see which one converts the better and then, get rid of the ones that don't. A whole bunch of stuff. There's no point me making tutorials on how to use ClickMagick because they have so many themselves and they make them perfectly. So they're all inside of ClickMagick anyway. So I hope this video just kind of gave you a quick introduction to ClickMagick. Again, go and get your free guide here. You've not got to opt in to get it, and learn a little bit more about tracking. And like I said, once you've started tracking and you've seen how simple ClickMagick is to use, you'll wonder why you didn't start in the first place. Cheers for watching, and I'll see you soon.